Okay, so the very first thing that we're going to do is we are going to start a new project in Photopea. The way that you get to this website is go to photopea.com. So photopea.com. And once you are here, you guys are going to see a screen that looks very similar to this. And there's two ways to create a new project. First and foremost, you can just click New Project, and right here, and it will go ahead and upload that for you. Or if this is not what your screen looks like, if you go to File and New, either way, it's going to take you to the exact same thing, which looks like this. So once you're in here, you're going to see templates over here. You could search for keywords. So memorial for 9/11. So we're just going to do memorial, see if there's anything there. So these candles would be a really good one. But before we select it, okay, you want to make sure that you have the right template. So this one would just be super, super duper small, and it would not be what we wanted. So we're going to go File again, New. Up here, you're going to see this new project. You can name the new project 9/11 Tribute, okay? And then you want to go to where it says Print. So again, 9/11 Tribute Print, which is right here. And then I typed in the keywords memorial to come up with some different things. And I really think that that candle one is going to be the one that I choose. So we're not going to spend a lot of time there. We're going to click this one. Okay, so now a couple different reminders. On the right hand side, we have all of our layers panels. Anything you do to the picture will be over here. So this hello world that is right here on the screen is this one. If you want to see what it is that you've done, if you click the eyeball on and off, it shows you what it is. Okay, these are called layers, and that's your layers panel. So say you wanted to now create a picture from 9/11 to put back here. We would go to the internet, and when you're in the internet, if you see a picture like this that you wanted to save, you would on your Chromebooks take 2 fingers, okay, and click your mouse pad, and then it'll say Save Image As. That's how you're going to save your image. So again, on your Chromebooks, if you see a picture you want to save on the internet, 2 fingers, click your mouse pad, and say Save Image As. Once you've done that, then you can bring the picture into Photopea. So how we're going to do that is go File, and we're going to use this Open in Place. So Open in Place, we're going to click that. We're going to find the images that we just downloaded, okay, and click Open. So now we have this picture here. So couple different things. So first and foremost, if you do not have these tools here, there's going to be a toolbar up here that says transform, and then you can like click it and transform it. Now, there have been a few students who have not had that tool to be able to do it, and I'm going to show you guys what to do now. So to resize your picture though, you want to hold Shift and then drag outwardly, okay? So if you don't have these transform tools, if you go up to Edit and you go down to Transform and go to Scale, you'll be able to do this exact same thing, okay? So again, Edit, down to Transform, over to Scale, and you'll get the squares that you can actually adjust. So now I have it the size that I want it to be. I'm going to click this check mark up at the top, and now that is going to be there. So you can see my transform tools are still up here. If I clicked it off, it would go away. But there's text back behind this picture, and I really want to see it. So to change the order of the image and the text, all you do is move your layers panel. So you're going to click this top layer like on your mouse, hold it down, and drag it between the layers. And then it brings the text back up. Now, we have this text. I want to change the wording because Hello World does not fit what we have. So I'm just going to click that. I'm going to double click inside this box. Up at the top, it will show you your font, your sizing, the color of your font. So I'm going to change the font just to show you guys. And I'm going to go down to this Kavoon. And then I am going to change the wording. So I'm going to say 9/11 tribute, okay? And then I'm gonna hit my check mark up here, and that's gonna just save that. What a beautiful day, same thing. It's not a beautiful day because we're doing this tribute, so we're gonna take that and delete it because we don't need that right now. Now, so say, for instance, you want the wording to be a little bit not as harsh. You can go up to this opacity. Make sure you're on that layer. So right here, 9/11 tribute on that layer, click it, and then you're going to take down the opacity so it looks a little bit better. If you want to move this, you're going to make sure that the top left layer is selected, and you can click it and drag it down. So I am actually going to drag it down. I might put it in the smoke. We're going to see where it looks the best, and I actually think it looks the best right here. Okay, so now I want to add more text. How do I do that? Good question. On the left-hand side, you see the T for text, which is the type tool or text tool, depending if you're in Photopea or in Photoshop. You're going to go ahead and click that. And then you can choose type tool or vertical type tool. Vertical is going to be up and down. Type tool is going to be side to side. So you're going to click and draw a text box. So click your mouse, hold it down, draw a text box. You have this text box here. Now, up at the top, it's going to show you what color, what size, everything is that you're going to type. So once you type in here, you might say, never forget the heroes. Okay? And I want it to be like all the way across and not cut off like that. And I don't want to make it smaller. So you're just going to click and drag this bigger. Okay? And again, then we're going to take the move tool on the top left and go up here. So now we have this never forget the heroes. We have a picture of 9/11, the 9/11 tribute. And then what you could do from here is just type in a whole bunch of the names of those that were lost in here by using the text tool. Now, if you want to add a shape, so say this black one right here, you wanted to add another strip. Okay, you would just go over to your rectangle tool here on the bottom. You're going to select that, and then right now it's red. So if you want red, great. If you don't, go ahead and click it, and then you can choose whatever fill color you want. So I'm going to do a gray one. I'm going to click and hold and select and drag to here. Now, again, remember, if I put it in front of the picture, how to get it to go behind is just rearranging our shapes, our layers panel. So just click and drag to where it's down behind. And I don't like how harsh that is in comparison to the black. That's opacity. So right here, you're going to click that and move your opacity down. This is where I'm going to then type names. So say I had a whole bunch of names of the fallen. I'm going to then add a text box inside. Create here, and then we're going to type the names. So we know that Laurel was one of the names. We're going to make it smaller, so I'm going to go to like 20 for my font. Okay, and you can change the opacity. I think for this one I want to do like a very simple font. So up at the top I'm going to change my font to this Cond. Okay, and you can go in and talk about all the survivors. You can talk about her father. You can talk about however you guys want to do it. So you would just type as many names that you wanted to add. Or you could say this is a tribute to the families of the fallen post 9/11. Okay, so you guys get an idea of how to create on this. I'm not going to go in and finish my entire design, but this gives you guys the basics on how to get in and do stuff. Now, if you need to go back, the last thing I'm going to teach you is the history tool. So say you hated the last step, you could go back and change it by clicking this back button here. I hope this video helps. And now once you're here and you have something that you're working on, so say this was the end of class, we only had 2 minutes left, you're trying to save it, you're going to go up to File, We're going to save it as a PSD file because, as we learned this last week, PSD means all of those layers that you worked so hard on will still be there, so you can go back and change it and edit it. So we're going to go save as a PSD file. And you can see it pops up down below as a PSD, and you will be able to put that in tomorrow with all of your layers. I hope this helped. I hope you guys have a good rest of your guys' day, and make your day awesome.